Hello again, everyone. Carrie Nelson, Program Director with SecureWorld, coming at you from the Charlotte SecureWorld Conference. I'm here with Sandy Bacik, the Global Risk Assessment Manager with the VF Corporation. Lots of topics being discussed at this year's conference. One of them is, what do you think is the most effective thing that you can do to get users or employees to take care about their cybersecurity business, both at work and at home, especially since many people bring their personal devices from home to work and from work to home. Sometimes the lines blur a bit. Can you comment on that?
Definitely. The lines do blur a lot, especially with the mobile world. I mean, I have my device here. I'm thinking of something at night. I want to bring it up. So, yes, those lines are blurring a lot. And to get the business and the users to understand, I start with personal lives. You know, talking about how they use the information and what they use in their personal lives, and get them to understand that risk as they go forward. That'll be one session. And then the next session, it's like, what do we do here at work? And you can see the light bulbs go off. And they start putting two and two together so that as you do then new programs at work, you can integrate both personal as well as the work and have an easier implementation as you move forward.
Okay. Well, and here we are, and you just gave a great presentation on securing personal mobility. What was the message that you wanted your attendees to take away from your presentation?
Thank you on that. The biggest takeaway is as you're doing a mobile program, you need to think about strategy first. You need to do that communication. What do you want to do with those mobile devices? How much you're going to allow? Is it local? Is it global? Is it corporate owned or personal? And set up the guidelines and the education and communication first before you start implementing that technology. So you can have that compliance and acceptance moving forward with it.
Okay, great. So one final question for you, Sandy. How did you get started in the cybersecurity arena, and how would you suggest anyone else who might be interested in doing so?
I definitely don't recommend others getting into cybersecurity like I did. I was told by somebody, you know the OSs, you know how to get around the computer, you do well in security. Bluff your way into your first position. So yes, I did. I bluffed my way into my first security position, and if you look at my career, it's history. But for those getting in, it's an interesting field. With IT, yes, there's new technology, but you get bored and pigeonholed. With security, you're constantly growing, being challenged every day. There's so many things to do and grow. Yes, there's the boring documentation, but there is things you do every day. There's challenges, and all of a sudden there'll be an incident. So you get to go on that high adrenaline rush and then get to relax and go back to a risk assessment. So for anybody getting in, if you'd like changing every day, not knowing what you're going to work on every day, security is definitely the way to go. And just by knowing your environment and understanding the business, those are the people that I like. Technology you can teach, but it's getting them to understand risk and to look at business in a different light is the best security person that I like to train.
All right, well, thank you. Our industry is definitely a moving target.
Yes.
So, Sandy, thank you very much. We appreciate you sharing your thoughts. And once again, cybersecurity and other important topics being discussed at the Charlotte SecureWorld Conference.